So not the most anticipated match of the tournament, Namibia playing Italy. Wasn't sure what shirt to wear for this one. Didn't have an Italian or a Namibian one, so wore an Albanian one. Makes sense? No, it doesn't. But that doesn't matter. Both teams come into this pool match. It's going to be a tough pool for them. Pool B alongside South Africa, New Zealand and Canada. So neither side realistically going to get out of the group, but we've seen crazy things happen at Rugby World Cups in the past. Italy come into this one not in great form, losing all of their matches except for one in their World Cup warm-up matches. They only managed to beat Russia, but they did lose heavily to England, to France, and they lost to Ireland as well. So not looking really in the best of form. Namibia come into this one only winning 2 of their 5, losing to Russia, which wasn't great. Argentina, Spain, but managed to beat Uruguay and Portugal. As far as I'm aware, these sides have never met before, so this will be a first for them. I was trying to find some record of it, but just couldn't find anything at all, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think they've ever played each other. Namibia are coming to their 6th Rugby World Cup, but they've never managed to win a game, so could this be the game for them? So it's going to be really interesting to see how they get on. Italy and Namibia have both named their sides, so they'll come up on the screen for you now, the Italian one, and we'll just go through it right now. Starting with the forwards and the front row, so Nicola Quaglio is in the front row alongside Luca Bigi and Pasquale. Alessandro Zani, what a legend he is for Italian rugby, he is into the team, alongside Rutzer, Steyn, the South African born of course, and Banda, and then Parise at 8. Parise is actually going to his 5th Rugby World Cup, an incredible achievement, and he's very close to the most amount of appearances at a Rugby World Cup. At the minute it's Brian O'Driscoll who holds the record, but Parise is the best player in the side by miles, and he would get into pretty much any other side in the world in his position because he is that good, and he will look to lead his team to victory against the Namibians, that's for sure, and he is captain. Heading on to the backs then, we have Tabaldi at 9, Tommaso Allen at 10, who I really rate, plays really well for Treviso, was a Scotland under-20 international not too long ago, but played for his grandfather's country. We have Bellini on the wing, Morizzi at 12, Benvenuti at 13, Podovani on the wing, and then Jaden Haywood at fullback, the New Zealand-born fullback, of course. Minozzi, really exciting player, Matteo Minozzi, he is on the bench. The Namibian side, as I'm sure lots of you will feel the same, I don't know any of them really, but we're going to go through it anyway, and I know a little bit about 1 or 2 of the players really. So starting with the forwards, Radomir Meyer, Torsten George, Kurtzer, PJ Van Leeuw, Trijve Vanivi is the captain at lock. Alongside him, Rohan Kitschhoff, not related to the prop from South Africa, I don't think so. Juan Comrade is at 7. Janko Van Den is a big ball carrier of what I've heard. He plays at number 8. It's going to be interesting to see if he can get over the ball, over the gain line, sorry, and give them some quick ball, hopefully. At scrum half then is Damien Stevens. At 10 then is Cliven Lobser. JC Grayling is on the wing. Dila Harp is at centre alongside Justin Newman. Chad Potto is at 14, and at fullback is Johan Trampf. An interesting play on the bench for them is Yantis, the scrum half. He will go to his 4th Rugby World Cup at this Rugby World Cup, and if he manages to get another cap, he'll become the record holder for caps for Namibia with 68 caps. So Italy are the favourites by quite a distance. You'd expect them to get the win, and you'd expect them to win pretty comfortably. Namibia looking for that first win, but doesn't look likely against a pretty strong Italian side, although maybe not quite full strength. In this pool, Italy have got to be aiming to finish 3rd, beating Namibia and Canada, and they probably will manage to get those 2 wins because Canada ain't looking great either, and hope that somehow they can scrape a win off South Africa or New Zealand, but again, that looks extremely unlikely. The Namibians, they just won that 1 win, and I don't think they'll be targeting this game as much. They will be targeting that Canada game, because Canada are really poor, as I've just mentioned, and they will be targeting that match. But this is an early kickoff, 6:15 AM in the UK, but definitely we'll be getting up for it at the Hanazono Stadium in Osaka. So we'll be getting up for that one, for the Argentina one, and then also, not for the Argentina's one, sorry, for the Scotland Island one, and then for the England-Tonga game. But the previews for them are going out on the channel. There's reviews of yesterday's matches and previews as well, so do go check them out. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video. Sorry this has been a bit of a shorter one, but there's not much to say about the teams, is there really, when you hardly know any of the players, especially from the Namibian side. But who do you think is going to win? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.